Hello everyone and welcome back to another Once Upon a Galaxy dev stream. My name is Zack Brady. I am from the marketing department. Welcome everybody. Hope you are all having a fantastic week, enjoying your, what is this, the second full week of Candelar? It's been great times. You'll notice I have moved around a little bit. We'll be doing some adjusting as time goes on. Let's just hop into some games and stretch some of those muscles first thing here in the afternoon. Let's see here. Well, I'll take the Candyman. Candyman can. Quite a powerful new captain here. Your characters have +1/+1. This bonus can be sweetened. Big fan of the Candyman. So because the Candyman's early bonus, you can afford to be a little bit greedy. So I think I'm just going to take a rose here. And a gingerbread witch is nice. The thing with the Candyman's bonus is that he's going to scale a little bit through the early and the mid game, help you get those early leads. He does tend to fall off later, but that'll be okay. Hopefully we'll have found some way to pivot and take advantage of our stat lines. My music's still a touch high, so lower that for me there. Sure, we'll take the Karma Chameleon, and we'll take a Jill Sunshine. Why not? Let me know if you guys can all hear me okay. Okay, little Catatouille. This might be the time we want to start casting our spell. Although I do like the Ugly Duckling this early. Let's see if we can get it to transform. Ooh, not likely to transform, but we got it anyway. That was super lucky. Unfortunately, not the greatest transform there on that for the two-headed wizard. Breadcrumbs will be quite good. Just keep casting the breadcrumbs. Perfect. Candy cane crook. Get us a silver Blackbeard parrot. Probably should have taken the second two-headed wizard, but you know. This is why we play loosey-goosey first thing for the first game. Do we need the Jill Sunshine? Probably not. Sugar Plum Fairy is going to be great. Going to really help us boost up. Because she's candy, her buff is going to get increased every time we sweeten our candy. So it's just going to be a perpetual process here of wanting to keep sweetening our candy, taking candy characters in Fae to keep increasing this buff. Completed our Catatouille, so we got our magical piping bag, which is good. Some passive candy sweetening is always good. That's why I really like the Candy Cane Crook. Twilight Sprinkles is great. Probably better than the Blackbeard's Parrot, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, Blackbeard's Parrot came back around. Ooh, recruit abilities or farewell abilities. Well, because we have both of these two. Excuse the dog. Alright, sorry about that. Dog's barking. We'll concentrate a couple times here. Not the greatest thing to use our double on, but not the worst either. What do we want to do here? Another recruit ability is not bad to get onto the board. But I think I'm just going to Lost in the Woods and keep checking. Perfect. Keeb is excellent. Yeah, I think we're rocking and rolling now. I think we could replace the Candy Cane Crook. I think at this point, we've passively sweetened enough, and now we just need to start paying off. Which I think we only passively sweetened that about 10 times, yeah. Okay, barely won that fight. So, good thing with the, this Mushroom Ring and the Two-Headed Wizard, we get to get all the Lost in the Woods we want, which is just excellent news for us. 3 wrappers full is excellent too. Perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. The Sweet Wand of Shielding going to really enable us to just keep casting spells and then buffing our board while we're doing so. None of these are particularly amazing, so I think we'll just take the Merlin's Pointy Hat since we'll be casting spells anyway. This should be a free quest to complete, so we'll just upgrade this. I think Reinforced Hull is probably the best thing here. Because we completed a quest, we get to cast a free candy spell. Starburst is excellent. I'm just going to kind of rifle through here. Perfect. Thank you guys for all joining. Again, my name is Zach. I'm part of the marketing department here. I'm responsible for all the spoilers and patch notes and all those good things. If you have any questions you want for the developers, please drop them in the chat. I'm sure there's probably around, either in the chat or I can answer them as well. And hope you guys are having a sweet release of Candelar. I've been having way too much fun. I think I'll just drink tea here. Cherry on top is excellent. And I think we're going to probably cruise to a nice clean victory here. Welcome, Raiders from Yuckmouth. All you yucksters. We are just drafting some Candyman here. Having a good old time. We have popped off just a little bit. Our sweetening is 19 currently. See, candy, animal, so most of our things are candies. It's a toy, so we're not going to be able to hit Two-Headed Wizard regardless. So we should make sure we hit the key because he'll hit our goodie bag as well. 3 wrappers full is good. Oops, second wand is shielding. This is a bug currently that is on our radar. When you grab sweet treasures, they don't remove them from the pool. Uh-oh, we might lose this. That big bad wolf is scary. Uh-oh. 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 I thought we were doing good. Okay. Second verse, same as the first. Okay. Yeah, I think we want to try to do this and hope that we hit the Two-Headed Wizard. We did not. Awkward. Well, we're in the finals, so we're gonna get top 2 regardless, but we're gonna see if we can pull it out. We have a Heart to spare. Maybe our summoners are gonna help us get there. Yeah, draw. Okay, I think we're gonna outscale them. Ooh, this could be really good if we can make it into candy, but I don't think we're gonna have to risk getting that. So, do we just cast another spell, or do we get our free quest here? A free quest lets us do... Man, we just can't get rid of the stats, though, right? We just have to keep going. Okay. Cast this. Note we have a giant wand of shielding, a couple of them, so... Not the biggest set of turn here. Oh god, they scaled so much higher. No. Okay, well we're gonna lose this fight. We get one more round to try to find something good to try to claw our way back, but ugh, scary. Scary, scary stuff. Unfortunately, this Twilight Sprinkles isn't gonna be very good. parting gift could be great if we could survive another round. Okay, Jellyton is quite big. That could be worth replacing the knight here. All right. Nope. 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 Not gonna happen. Well, we got cooked. We got cooked by clones. So that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Our Candyman helped us survive the early game, and through the mid game, but got outscaled in the finals because we couldn't find a way to pivot. But nice, fun game. Ooh, I got the Butcher. Parney would be proud. Let's do a couple more. I'm gonna do probably 2 more async, and then I'll open it up for all the chatters to join in. Help kick my butt. Candy Pandy's great. Premium Prodigy's also been fun. Okay, well we'll go with the Candy Pandy. I get to play Butcher with this one. So, which of these questers do we want? Or we can take the Nesting Scrub Fowl to try to quest later. I think I'll take the Jealous Stepsisters. Perfect. Take the Dragonling. One of these 2 questers will get there. I do have Little Lance. It could be right to try to dig for that. There's our Little Lance. But I think you end up throwing too many turns if you don't have it right away, trying to dig for it. Speaking of throwing too many turns, thankfully only half heart damage there. Ooh, pumpkin spice latte's excellent. We'll take this. Okay, so we don't want to take the Silver Gingerbread Witch because we do want to replace. I'm gonna hold true to my ism here, and I'm gonna say that I think if we try to wait until we get Little Lance to be large enough to proc his quest, we probably lose the game. So I'd rather just get a Sweet Treasure now. Both of the Padded Shield and the Fork are pretty good. I think I'm gonna take the Padded Shield. Normally I'd probably take the Fork if it wasn't sweet, but because we're already gonna get power, I think just having the extra toughness will help us survive and continue to make hay. So we'll replace this again. Ooh, another pumpkin spice latte. Look at that. We get to just spin all around. You meet in a tavern. Jack Frost. I guess we could replace the Dragonling now. There's another Little Lance. I probably could have cast the Gumdrop there. It's debatable. Silvery Moon there. Oh, perfect. Little Lance, which actually means we can do this and this. Yeah, Lance is insane when it's candy. It really goes ham. So I am very biased towards Ticking Time Top because I plan to lose fights later. I think I can take the Potion of Treasure Finding. Good sequence overall there for us. I gotta get used to you guys being on my other screen here. I just recently switched up my desk setup. Am I winning, son? I don't know. We'll see. I'm feeling okay about this. We've had a good early game, but we're gonna see if we can pivot through the mid game here. Ooh, I'm a big fan of Sunflare Glider. Big fan. We are playing a Butcher deck, so we're going to want to start trying to prioritize replacing some of our characters with rares where possible. Bummer. That was a bummer. So like this could be a good example where I normally want to take the Navi just so I can try to get it to silver and then gold. But we're probably taking the Blackbeard's Parrots. Yeah, and then we could take the Jaws. I think I'm not going to worry about this Captain Ahab quest. And now if we find the Butcher, we could probably replace Captain Ahab and... that was rude. That was rude. I wanted my jaws to see all those things. Ooh, I do like Volo. Okay, so I'll take Volo. We'll take Angelica for now. It's okay to have a non-rare on the board in this instance, because if we find a butcher, we can easily replace Angelica with the butcher. Although we may not survive long enough. Oof. Tough turn to take full heart damage. Stone's not bad. I don't think I necessarily want to take the Jealous Stepsisters and use my Angelica hunt, so I think I'm just gonna spin away there. Okay, I think we're gonna accept the fact that we're not going to get to butcher this game, which is fine. We don't need to butcher every game. I sort of want to keep all of these. We're gonna get a rare treasure off of this. We would get this. This is almost done. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Angelica for now and hope I find my way back into it. Unfortunately, these are not the best, if I'm being honest, because we don't have any gold, so this sweet throne isn't gonna do anything. I think we'll just take the sweet fairy pancakes and just hope that's good enough. We're probably going to need to replace Volo here. He's probably a little low statted, but... Perfect. Now our Jaws gets to go off, so we can replace that as well. We only have 2 sweetness, too, so our sweetness isn't being insane. It's funny. I was going to take the end bunny anyway, and it still opens the door that if I find butcher, I could be okay. That's Lost in the Woods. Interesting. I think I'll take the bronze goose rather than making all my things silver. We're not really doing a very big candy game here. I forgot I need to replace this Jaws eventually because it's also quite small. Follow's good. We do have something that's giving some stat buffs, so the Goldilocks is not bad. I think I'm just gonna abracadabra though. Perfect. Let's see here. Do we have things that share types? We do not. I think we'll just do cherry on top. Candy kiss could be quite good. What are we kissing? Let's candy kiss the Jaws. Okay, we found Angelica again. And she works really well with the fairy pancakes. We're gonna lose the game, so it's not gonna matter. Oh well. Ah, 4th place. Didn't even get victory loot. Sad. Okay, one more for the team, and then we'll jump right into a live lobby there. I'll hit refresh here. I like Hannibal. We'll go with the double dealer, I think. Like the double dealers. The way I built my double dealer deck is I've maximized on all of the, like, when you recruit cast spells characters so far, and that's been pretty fun. Oof. There we go. Got us another recruit ability. Oops. We'll get that heart back here, no problem. The Lizard Man took my pants. What a great screen name. Victory loot, what's that? I'll let you explain that one, Salador. Good to see all the people in the chat. Lots of people here. I've recognized a lot of you folks from your streams and stuff like that. We'll explain victory loot once I see it. All's fair, right? cast spells here. So do I want any of these, or do I want to just start sweetening candy? I think I'm going to start sweetening candy. Give a character, though. I don't really care that much about just a single character on my board. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just do it on the puck just to make sure it doesn't do absolutely nothing. Didn't matter. Ooh, Wink is quite good. Do I want to just increase? Yeah, so this will be our recruit ability. Get all of our team +2/+2 because it gets doubled from our double dealer. Fantastic. Ooh, Candy Cane Crook as well. Candy Cane Crook as well. Okay. Eventually this is gonna... Perfect. So because we have Wink and Candy Cane Crook, it's not gonna always sweeten our candy, but it should be enough. Should be enough. Nothing we really want to transform off of. This feels a little redundant with our Wink, but that's okay. Ooh, that would have been a cool one to pump. Is this better than anything on my board? No, it's not. So our next treasure is going to have +5/+3. So we need to remember to find a treasure with a buff, the stat buff, to make sure we maximize on that. Okay, I think this one's going to be better than this. Do that. Cinnamon roll is great because it's free. Take the Puss in Boots. Okay, so heroes. Yeah. So this is 10/10 now because of the Fae that buffed spells. Animal Fae Mage, so that's gonna hit some things. So Fae Villain will hit this for Villain, this for Fae, this for Fae. It just misses Wink, which is sad, but acceptable. I like the ice cream party. It's an interesting workaround to try to figure out how to maximize it versus exactly where you want it. Interesting, a Midas Touch. Is that better than these? I think it's better, and I think I want to do it on the Candy Cane Crook because I want to be able to double my sweetness. I think doubling sweetness mattered more than this. Okay, so we have to remember we have that big boost. So which one do we want? So it's not going to be the Dwarven card. I think it's the Achilles High Tops. That's going to really help with the Wink. We don't have any other heroes yet, but +8/+6 every turn on our Wink is quite good. Probably means we run our Wink all the way to the end of the game. Kind of going through some motions here. This is a hero, which is going to be good, and its ability is going to be able to get a ton of stats. So Recruit, Hunt, or Farewell, I get +25, +23 because it benefited from both Fae buffs and from candy buffs. Oh, we lost this one? Isn't this the clones pilot we lost to before too? Man, Jagenfrogger has been just doing work on the clones build. I'm something of a clone aficionado myself. Actually, I haven't played him a lot this season. Mostly been playing a lot of candy stuff. Goatee has been my goat. I've been playing so much Goatee. Ah! No! Okay, it might be time for this hunting sweetness to stop here. Yeah, it looks like we're in the finals here. That scam might be good enough, though, to get me through this round, which if we're in the finals, should mean we win? No, okay, we're not the finals. There's one more left. I should probably pause and look at the lobby, but, you know, it's more fun to just click buttons. This will be a free shop if we cast it, so we might as well. Still not super happy with all of these, so we'll just keep pumping the slots. This is the other one. Oof, another full heart loss. That's tough. Flopsy. Flopsy could be really good. It's probably too late for Flopsy. Okay, we'll just cherry on top. And we'll do this because it's free. We get our bonus shop. Jabberwocky is excellent. Okay, so I don't really want Huff Puff. I don't think that's going to do enough. This is just too small, so I just have to recruit it to the side. 501. Oof. Okay, only half a heart. That's free. Ooh, that's gonna be great. Okay, one spell. Sweet breadcrumbs is excellent. So if you get sweet breadcrumbs, instead of being lost in the woods, you get to roll in cinnamon rolls. Don't tell my doctor, but we're gonna roll in some cinnamon rolls for a while here. So we already have our bonus shops. Our buffs from our face could give an additional 3/3 for the rest of the game, or I could just go get another treasure. Let's try to see if we can go get another candy treasure. Interesting. We'd have to survive the next turn guaranteed for the secret map to go, or we could just try to get +11, +16. Let's just do the 11-16. Let's try to play it safe and see if that's good enough. We could probably take the mousetrap here, put it on the end. Oh, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Yep. Didn't matter. All right, I get to show off victory loot. So every time you get top 3 Candelar forward, you're gonna not only get your random card for your captain that you just played, but you also get any collectible card. And so collectible cards are these with the fancy frames and borders and stuff. You get any collectible card that your opponent had on their final board. So our opponent was playing Elminster, who eliminated us. So now we get Elminster. Elminster might work pretty well for what I was doing here with this deck. So pretty neat. All right, let's play some live lobbies, shall we? Lobby code is up on the screen. It's MDAT, Mike Delta Alpha Tango. For those who like phonetics. Boop, 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 ba-doop, boop, boop, boo-da-doop. Give it a couple minutes for folks to join in. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday. We got some exciting times coming up. Candelar, of course, just came out. Has been a blast. I imagine many of you have been playing many, many hours of it. I've seen some of the numbers. You guys are playing lots of Candelar, and we love it. Have our new set, or new patch coming out. Galaxy Pass coming out for next month. Romeo is going to be our new captain. He's going to be trying to find his secret admirer by kissing everyone in the galaxy. He should be fun. I really like Romeo. Love his design. He's a lot of fun. We also have 3 new captains coming into the store. You've probably seen them around if you've been taking co-captains Corsair, playing Thing in the Ice, playing Jason. So all of those should be sweet as well. What happened to Charlie Potts? Yeah. So we needed to get alternate art for Charlie Potts, and it just took us a little too long. So we decided to pivot for now. So Charlie Potts will come back. He'll be in, I want to say, I think he's slotted currently for January. The January pass. But he'll be around. We'll get him included. He'll help us tail off the end of the set. Okay, one more slot. MDAT for anyone who wants to join. We'll give you another minute or so, and then I'll fire. Gonna take a bite of my burrito here. Perfect. Full lobby. Jackson, Satan, Dokeshi, Salador, and Cool Magics. Alrighty. Artemis, Hannibal, and Chucky. All these are pretty good. I'm gonna take Artemis. We're gonna try to live the dream. Make sure my deck here has everything I want it to. Yeah, all the new candy stuff. The only thing I'm missing so far that I haven't gotten to unlock yet when I've been playing Artemis is I'm really waiting for Butcher. I think Butcher Artemis sounds like a lot of fun. Little Lance and Scrub Fowl. Good turn one, I think. One of my favorite turn ones to get. I love Nesting Scrub Fowl. This card does so much. Both from a power standpoint, but also just from a fun standpoint. I love all these little things that just leave something behind. Make you feel good for drafting them early on. Grab a Thorn here. I think I'll grab a Despicable Smee and hope he attacks. Our board is a little low statted. So again, part of the goal with Artemis is that we need to survive to turn whatever it is. 10? 9? Something? Honestly, been a while since I've done it. So we need to survive that long. Essentially, you have to get past Legendary into your Secret Rares in order to really start benefiting. And lobbies are, especially live lobbies, are quite fast. Okay, I think I'm going to take a Navi here for that exact reason. It doesn't heal us anything now, but if we end up getting this to our gold, it gives us a free bonus heart, and free bonus hearts just mean we get to survive longer. So you notice I'm also not prioritizing things like it. With other captains, I might try to silver Little Lance, try to get his Lance as quickly as possible. I'm just kind of taking stats here, hoping that I can continue to win early fights and survive. Oh man, Salador's playing one of my favorite skins from the game. Was this Maximus skin? It's so good. Shout out to all of our artists; they do such an amazing job. This shop isn't necessarily the greatest. I could take Rage Mage over Thorn, but I also don't mind just like getting a brief sweeten on our candy, and maybe we start on this track for later. we'll take the Minotaur just for stats here too. This turn won't end. No, you're all good. That's just scary for us. Oh, yeah, your stats are large. Okay. Lifesaver, decent. Gonna probably lose some fights. Still not quite enough to proc our little lance if we wanted to cast it there. I think I can just take a Shoemaker Elves. Just bank on getting to something later. I love our little lifesaver art. So funny. For me, it's the disparity of this look of joy of these little guys in the background, these gummy characters, and the terror from the gummy bear. Just always makes me laugh. Well, hey, look at that. I'll take a draw. Good looking out, Salador. Okay, so do we want to take the gold Shmee? Or do we want to keep digging for maybe a better... I kind of want to wait for this if I can. Ooh, even better. Okay. Perfect. We'll get our heart back. So we got to take either Gemstone Gardens or Tink's Torches. We're probably not going to have support characters, really. So it's probably the Gemstone Gardens, though that extra 1/1 doesn't really... I guess it matters because I'm going to get the little lance. So yeah, I guess that equates to a buff there. Yeah, Garden will be good with lance. Okay, we'll replace the Shoemaker Elves with our nameless one. We really got to get this lance, though, soon. Really, I've been struggling to find a spell like the Teeth spell or any of those others that give it more than just the candy spells that buff. This is the one downside of putting candy cards in your deck, is that you dilute your pool a little bit, and if you're not sweetening your candy, your spells are going to be a little bit underpowered. That said, we're still at 3 hearts. Still believe. Probably going to lose a full heart here. Yeah. It's a bit of a bummer. Okay, so what I could do is I'm going to give up on Captain Ahab. This will pump this up. Take this. Okay, so we don't need this to be in the front slot now to work. So I think I'm going to do this and try to make sure we maybe scam a piece here. Getting the boon will also made our back slots 5/5s, which is nice. I think we're not going to make top 3. The real question is, are we going to survive to secret rares? And I think the answer is probably going to be no as well. But we're going to certainly try. Not looking good. If we had attacked left, we would have only taken half damage. Lost that 50-50. That's a bit brutal. But we found our little lance, so can we survive on 1 health is the question. A summoner will help us do that a little bit. I do like Sunflare Glider. I think I need to take the summoner in order to keep surviving. 3 Silver Thorn is good. I'll take the Silver Boon Willow because it buffs our back slots as well. Look at that, found a Silver Lifesaver anyway. We do not have enough things to trigger Crystal right away. At this point, do we care about Nameless One? I don't think we care about Nameless One. Maybe we should get rid of Lifesaver because we're probably not going to lose many more fights without losing the game, but okay, nice, clean. We won that one. He's just a large statted dude right now, which is kind of what we need. Cheshire Cat could be good. It's a small statted thing, but it's going to make all of our other stats bigger. Okay. Let's do that. We can move this to the back where it'll get its buff anyway. Sure. 3 wrappers full should be okay. We're probably not going to lose 2 fights without losing the game. So it's like the question is, do we want 6-6, but it won't get it till next turn? Or do we want 8-4 and we won't get it till next turn? So I think we'll take the 8-4 just because I think that we're going to use that 8-4 every single turn. It's effectively the same. Yeah. Yeah, Artemis can't keep secrets. You tend to die before you get to your secrets. So we have Jackson, and I believe I understand this. We're going to play Cool Magics next. So I think we should be okay to maybe draw these if we don't get completely outscaled. That's brutal. That's brutal. Okay. Good there. I kind of wish that we had... Again, our Cheshire Cat had died first, but that is what it is. Gummy Worm. I do like Gummy Worm, but we're just not really in the business of getting treasures at the moment. We're really just trying to survive. I wonder if I'm supposed to... It's getting 18 power too. I wonder if I'm supposed to take Titania now over Boon Willow. Let's do it, because I think that her first buff should... They're not going to have as much power, but power doesn't really matter for Stinky. We just have to hope the Cheshire Cat falls down a well here. No, yeah, looks like we're facing Salador next. Oof! Don't full hurt us. Not good. Not good. Oh, we're gonna get 2 for 1 there. Okay, only half heart. Thank goodness. Okay. Okay, so now that we're out. Ooh, is it Zeus or is it Battlestar Galactica? I think it's Battlestar. And we'll take a Tiamat, I think. I don't know what order to put these in. Okay. We have to win a fight or not. We're going greedy. We got our secrets. We got our secrets. I think that Zeus, like, the range is really good, but I think the way if I'm going to come back and win this game or at least make top 3 is I think I need to get to this treasure. And Battered Star has just more stats. But yeah, it's tough. Oh, well, that never feels good. Yep, okay, we're dead. Very dead. 5th place. No. Oh, brutal. Turn 11, 5th place, though. Pretty good. Pretty good overall. We got to our secret rares, so we got to sort of see our thing. Just didn't quite have enough juice to get that much further. Well, I think that lobby's going to be a slog. I'll host another lobby here. Y'all can join it whenever you are done. 49YW. Could be a little bit as we're waiting for that other lobby to finish. I imagine it's gonna be a slog there for those last several turns because y'all had some powerful boards going. Makes me wonder if what the latest, like the latest you've had like a 6th place in a lobby has been. That feels like the latest I've ever gotten 5th place. Survive to turn 11, get 5th is funny. Let me pull up some of the new captains that we're gonna have coming next month. Let's see if I have those ready. Do some preview here for us while we're waiting on the lobbies to finish up and join. Let's see here. So we have Romeo. I don't know if we ever got things for him. We did not. Yeah, the early game is definitely a lot stronger on average since Candelar came out. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It does, again, it means that those late game scaling things that were pretty dominant during the base set are now harder to get to. But if you get to them, they're still very powerful. Your Worm Scale Tinker, Fey combos, and the like. The benefit usually means is that now you actually have to accept to take a risk most of the time, if you're going to take some greedy lines. And sometimes you just lose and you hit play again. It's just the way it works. Okay. How was I going to load this here? I was going to go. Trying to get this spoiler up here for you guys. I'm sure some of you have already seen it. There we go. Boo-boo! There we are. So, we have our spoiler up here. Romeo, this will be our Galaxy Pass captain coming here in a few days at the end of the month for calendar month when we do our Galaxy Pass rollover. He says the first quest you complete of each rarity gives you a bonus True Love's Kiss. True Love's Kiss is obviously the spell that says that whenever you cast you transform the character one level above what your current shop level is. So pretty cool. You get lots of True Love's Kisses with Romeo, and you get to really scale up and go kind of crazy. He's a lot of fun. Yeah, it does some silly things. I remember we were play testing and things like that with it not being this restrictor, and it was probably too good. So yeah, first quest you complete of each rarity. So get a lot of quests, complete them, and immediately get more powerful things onto your board. He's quite cool. Cut back here. Got 4-9 YW. Yeah, exactly. Well, Two-Headed Wizard is shared pool, so he'll be with you. He'll be with you always. Look, it's not your true love if you get it every turn. So you got to pick your favorite 5, possibly 6. You could get 6 true love kisses off of him. probably give that lobby about 3 more minutes, and then we'll fire. Welcome, Plinkerino. Welcome, Bocage. I want to give a quick shout out to all of the amazing other streamers who actually here in our chat. Again, Bocage, I've seen you stream. Salador, W meeting there in the chat. I've seen you stream. You're awesome. Bamtumbo, really like your stream as well. So lots of cool streamers. I think Jackson, I think I've seen you stream too. Kind of scrolling back through. Lots of our community streamers here joining us for a dev stream. So thank you guys all for streaming and playing Galaxy. It's been a lot of fun to pop in and watch you guys. Maybe. We have to think about which quest you're completing, right? Because if you have to take other characters in order to complete your quest or cast your spells to complete quests. But yeah, totally doable, right? Alrighty, we're gonna launch with 4 here, I think. If folks are ready, go ahead and ready up there, Plinkerino. Three of us left and turned 17. Yep. You guys are just reenacting the World Series game last night. I don't know if anybody watches baseball. 18 innings last night. Was insane. They played 2 baseball games for the credit of 1. All right, I'll take some Preeminent Prodigy. This does some silly things. I do have a Worm Skill Tinker. Let's put a Worm Skill Tinker in here. Yeah, this is fine. Hold on. Do I have that? Let's add a Frosting Dragon in here somewhere. Ooh, hopefully that saved. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, so Preeminent Prodigy. It says whenever you cast a spell, buffs from the next treasure you pick give an additional +1/+1. So I've always found this captain to be interesting. You have to like do this balance of trying to find treasures while also casting spells in between them, which is always pretty interesting. So that's a good one. Let's take the Itsy Bitsy. Take the Evil Stepmother. I'm gonna swap these. Yeah, definitely. I think we'll take the Baby Bear because it's just free stats. This will just be a base treasure. Perfect, though. This is what we wanted. Okay, we're in business now. So we really wanted to find a breadcrumbs, because what breadcrumbs lets us do is every turn we're going to cast, or every round, we're going to cast breadcrumbs first. Essentially, regardless what's in our shop. And the goal there is it's just going to keep increasing our treasure buffs by at least 1 every time we find a treasure. And we should find treasures in pretty short order. And if we don't find treasures pretty quickly, that number will add up a lot, and maybe we'll find something really good like a gravity well or a trash can full of strawberries or something, and then really make a good payoff. Almost just broke my own rule. Okay, free spell. That's fine. Interesting. Little awkward because I want to take this Candy Cane Crook so we can start sweetening our spells. But I guess I get rid of this. This is just too big stats for me to want to get rid of it. Although maybe I should have seen that it was mostly the Jill Sunshine. Okay, so we're going to get a quest here off of our... Ooh, full heart damage is brutal. So it's going to get +2/+2. So none of these actually do anything. Ooh, I can take this. This is pretty good because we're about to complete this other quest. We burn the use of this, but it's only 2. Okay, I'm going to burn it. I'm going to burn it. I'm going to burn it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Do this as well. Oof, we hit no villains, which is tough. Wow, crazy. At turn 18, you're getting 3rd place. Oh no. Oh no, okay. Whew. Only half heart there. Only half heart there. Okay, so cast our free spell. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna replace the Wicked Witch. I don't think that that's what I want to do right now. Because I don't want a common, or it would be an uncommon treasure. Instead, I'll get an epic treasure. Buff the shop. Hopefully our characters are big enough. We're pretty small overall, I think, for turn 6. Probably going to be a pretty swift exit for your boy here. Oof. Yup, see ya. I got 5th. Brutal though. Well, you know what they say. Play again. When chat beats you up. Uh-oh. Loading. There we go. 93DJ is the code. GG's everyone. 93DJ. I'm gonna go quick get a quick drink. Be right back. Alrighty. 2 more slots. 93DJ for anyone in the chat who wants to join. Yeah, let's do a little chat engagement though. So, what has been your favorite captain from Candelar? As we launch off here, welcome everybody. Salador, Cool Magic, Stokeshi, Flack, and Scott. SRFS. I'll dox you a little bit there. Welcome to the stream. Ooh. You know what I like about live lobbies is I don't get the reroll button to make sure I go get a Candelar captain, so I get to play other things that I haven't played in a while. King Midas is quite good. Yeah, I literally haven't bought the... Sure, we'll play King Midas. Why not? We'll see. We'll see how the weird beard shenanigans holds up now in the post Candelar era. Should be working. Don't tell my boss. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll keep it a secret. right? Aladdin. Alright, nice clean draw on turn 1. Could be worse. We'll plunder Penny. Guess she can go back here. I am definitely going to lose this fight at some point. I feel like. These do not have the stats here. Yep. All good though. I guess I'll take the potion of treasure finding. I have been a big fan of this card, Ember. She's so good. I'll take the drafty window. Bit of a downside that we're on King Midas, so we don't get all 3 versions of her, but she just quickly buffs your board. Like, we went from having a board that was probably a little bit understated to now pretty powerful for turn 3. Oh no. Are we still gonna... Okay. Never mind. We're not gonna lose fight. I was worried. I was worried a little bit there. Sure. Gold Dragonling. Yeah, we'll take the Wand of Shielding, because I'll probably be wanting to cast spells for our Plunder Penny. Just give her a little nudge there. I've been loving Queen Harpolia. She's a good pick for favorite captain. I think my record so far is like, I think 20, 21 or 22 triggers in a turn, which was insane. Obviously, I won that game. Okay, got our Shoemaker Elves triggered there. So we know that our next treasure is going to have +2/+2. Because he triggered twice because out of our drafty window. So just need to make sure we take some of that stats for the next treasure. Yeah, I think we're going to take Calypso. It takes Ship Shape, but we don't have things on all our stats. So let's just go ahead and cast Pick a Peppers on Plunder Penny here. All those peas. I just realized that these peppers are not pickled. They're just peppers. Probably too long of a name for a card to put pickled on there. do 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 do. Yeah, pickle is where we draw the line. Look, we obviously have fun with our references and our puns at Once Upon a Galaxy. Been having fun coming up with some of those card names or the alt art names and things. It's been good. Romeo has a whole bunch that I think are quite good for him. So excited for those to eventually come down the pipeline and become real. That was a close one. Okay, so we now know. Ooh, so I like this one. So it's either Bounty Contract or it's Twin Shot. I think Bounty Contract is higher upside, so I'm gonna take that. This is a pirate we can take. Yeah, we'll replace this. We'll definitely want to get it buffed or have the gold one here soon. That way it can summon two things. Why Romeo? Romeo's our set 2 spoiler. Ooh, okay, so this is a good one. So we'll replace the Dragonling. I think we're gonna move Plunder Penny now to the back. We can Lost in the Woods this one. Free spell. Ooh, another Lost in the Woods. I think that Jasmine Dragon is just better than casting a Lost in the Woods. This will be guaranteed a free bonus shop essentially every turn, because this Mechanical Dragon should get knocked out every single turn here. He says before he wins all the fights and never has his Mechanical Dragon knocked out. That would be a first world problem. I can't remember who I was watching. Was I watching you, Salador, the other day, and you called, what did you call him? Sweetbeard is what you called Candyman? Solid name. Oof. Gonna take full hard damage here for sure. Ooh, Gold Ogre Magi. Parting Gift is good, because we have this Mechanical Dragon. We are going to run out of... I guess maybe we're done buffing spells. Are we done buffing spells? I think we're done buffing spells. So if we can survive, we're going to get to... hopefully get to hunt with our Ogre Magi. Get 2 free spells, which should give us an additional bonus shop. Our Dragon Claws will be bonus shops. Uh-oh. Oh no, we didn't survive! No! I just wanted to do the things! Oh, 4th place. Oh, so sad. It was so close. Brutal. Brutal. Well, all you can do is queue up and play another. M3HY. Oh, the Rocky Horror line is good. Yeah, yeah. I always sing the Candyman can, for sure. Candyman, the Candyman can. Man, I miss Rocky Horror. I used to go every, like, once a month. They would do it at a small little local theater. 50 Cent, yeah. Yep. But yeah, they used to do Rocky Horror every month at a little smaller local theater. Me and my friends would go. It was good times. That was pre-pandemic. I think that theater is closed down since, which is sad. Anyway, on positive news, M3HY new set code or new lobby code. I'll put it there in the chat, and we will transition to our Galaxy Pass Captain Spoiler. We'll talk about him a little bit more. There's our Romeo. Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, O Romeo? He is in the next Galaxy Pass. First of the month. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. The detail on this art is so good, too. Let's see if I can pull up the art, just the art showcase here. And by let me see, I mean I have it right here. I just need to pull it up. There we go. Just some editing on the fly there. Anyway, that's even-ish. Yeah. Good shout out to our artists. M3HY is the new code. M3HY. I'll join you into the lobby. We'll transition back here. Oh, well, I think it depends on the player. For me, my true love is 1,000% Long John Silver. Just every time. Every time. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be up for everybody to figure it out. Yeah, Prince Charming would have been a good one. He might come back. I like to think that Romeo and Prince Charming are in like a boy band together. Got notifications. M3HY, that's our lobby code. Give it another couple minutes for folks. Thank you everybody for joining today. Again, we try to do our dev streams every Tuesday, 11 p.m. Central, or 11 p.m. East. Sorry, what Pacific time? Excuse me, 2 p.m. Eastern. We might have to move the time around a little bit just so we can get more devs involved and things like that. But our goal is to get all of our devs kind of available and open. If you want to, you can always ask questions also in our Discord. We have all of our devs read that pretty much all the time. We try to be as active as possible. Two more slots. M3HY. Alright. Ooh, looks like we got a 5th. One more slot. Going in less than a minute. At X20, whatever time, whatever hour you guys are on. Hey, top 3 is winning. Top 3 is winning. We don't call it victory loot for nothing. Alrighty, let's launch. Ooh, Merrily, Hades, or Dragon Mother? I think I'll go with Merrily. I'm a big fan of Merrily. This new art is also just so good. I'm gonna say that about all the art, but you know. I got anything else unlocked since last time I played. Got Keeb? Do I like Keeb over anything? Sure. So with Merrily, she says the leftmost character in your shop gets +1/+1. When you cast a spell, you improve this buff by +1/+1. So all the things that she buffs are in the box to the left. So, especially the first couple turns, I try to just grab the thick characters in the left when possible. But I will grab a thorn here. So I'm not that interested in the picks. The rose is good. Did get the hunt there, but oof. At least it's only half a heart loss. Do we think this Dragonling is going to get to attack 3 times? I think so. We're a little late here on turn 3. He essentially has to attack 3 turns in a row for the most part. And we're gonna have to start casting spells here soon, especially candy spells. So I really like Lemonade. It's really, really good with candy by sweetening that ability. One of those benefits of putting something that's slightly higher statted on the back row is that they tend to survive through the initial onslaught. People like to put a lot of their high power, low toughness, like high attack, low health characters in the front. Perfect. Let's grab the Fates. And because of that, if you put this in the front, like let's say here, you're more likely to get it traded off with whatever their high attack statted thing is. But if it's in the back, sometimes those things will trade into your middle ground stuff, and then you'll have a higher attack or a higher statted thing for the end, which is nice. Kind of a game of chicken. You got to kind of figure out what your opponents are doing. Probably replace this Puss in Boots here soon. So there was a great example, right? Is that, you know, I think if I had put this in the front, it's a good chance that it maybe would have just traded off. There's Rose. Wand of Anger's all right. could take the trash can full of, or the trash can full of spinach. I'm getting all my treasures mixed up. My can full of spinach, but again, I think I need to start casting some spells, really buff my character's ability here. We've only cast one spell so far. Really need to pump those numbers up, because if I don't take advantage of this, it's sort of like I'm playing without a captain, which obviously not ideal. Not ideal. So we got an 8 bot. So we're playing the bot this round because we only had 5 people join the lobby. So these are probably going to win this round, which is nice. Interesting. So we're halfway to this secret map. I think I'm going to take the Lesser Mimic and hope I get something good. We're not really close. See, this is kind of the awkward part, is that we want to cast spells to keep improving this, but just getting larger statted things on board is also nice. This is perfect. So I want to make sure I cast all of the spells. Would really like to find the Mushroom Ring. It would work really well with Cherry Topples. Kind of hedged our bets here with this Tin Man. We'll see how long I can hold on to it for. I kind of need to start losing fights quickly if I'm going to actually use this Tin Man, but for now, we're okay. And Helica is really good. Okay, we have lots of silvers. I think I'm just going to cast this. This is a big stat boost to the board, while also continuing to pump up this ability, which we're not leaning fully into, but we've leaned into enough that I think we're going to start making hay of it, especially with the Angelica. Hopefully starting to do some work here. Again, we still love to find a Mushroom Ring. That way I can get this every turn. Free spells are fantastic. You secretly hate Dragonling. He's too cute to pass on, but the quest is not always working out. Yeah, I'm a sucker for it too. My thing is, it's very much like Cowardly Lion, where you're like, okay, he only needs one more. I don't care that it's turn 8. He just needs to attack again. It's a 50-50 chance, right? Yeah. No. Bummer. Okay, that's fine. So now this is going to passively increase our board too. Doopity doo. I guess I never really realized the monstrosity that this thing is making. I think the other card I fall into the trap with is Angelica. This card can be very, very good, but there's times where you're just already outscaled by it, and like it's just not. It's something you should be replacing, but it's tough to commit to that. So now I gotta take one of these. I think I might be in the world where we just say, you know what, Tin Man, you've done your job about being a stat body, but we're doing okay. We're almost to top 3 already. Ooh. Could have hunted any of the other characters. Brutal. I'll take the draw. Flopsy. Well, I'll definitely take a Flopsy there. Let's see how high. Maybe I should have actually done it on this. I should have done it on Flopsy, but that is what it is. Oh, I guessed correctly and it worked out. Now I just gotta hunt. Yes! Yes! I might have lost a full heart, but what I gained was so much more worthwhile. Woo, that's a big one. Okay. Is it worth doubling my slot buff? I could double this. These will all stay until the next character. So it's like, do I want any of these 3? I'm not really abusing like Jasmine Dragon. I could take Scarecrow and I'll get to a mythic spell eventually. I think I just want a double. Shadowmancer is fantastic. That's what I want. Okay, so we do this. We'll do that. Lemonhead's just already gonna get the buff anyway. Oh, and Helica. Let's go. Oh, yeah. That one is perfect. Dragon, Mage. Mage, Villain. Dragon, Fae. Okay. Okay. This will get us 2 treasures. And it increases our Flopsy. I actually wonder if I'm supposed to do this because there's a Hydra. I think I'm supposed to do this because there's a Hydra. That way he can't pick off 2 of my larger statted things. Yeah, I definitely fell for it. Like, that's all in. Ignore the fact that Flopsy hits everything all the time. Okay. Oh, the goodie bag is gonna get me there. Oof, brutal. Okay, a Lost in the Woods because it's free. Cotton Candy Dandy. We'll just do this. Oh, we're in the finals. So not good. Not good. Probably toast. Probably toast. Oh yeah, very toast. GG. GG. Got second. I'll take second. Alright, I got time for probably one more. So let's do one final lobby for the road here. T6 HV. Yeah, GG grad. You did well, did good. Yeah, your board was quite large. I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to beat this. Then you found the goodie bag, and I was like, well, it's over now. Okay, I'm gonna call my shot here. We're gonna find Goatee and we're gonna play Goatee. I'd also accept Harpolina. She is definitely been one of my favorites. I desperately need a haircut. haircut and a beard trim. It's all going wild as we get to the winter months. Hope everybody's staying warm. If you're in the Seattle area like I am, we've had some crazy windstorms lately. I know they knocked out power for some people, so hope that doesn't include you. T6HV, last lobby of the day. Come and join us. Kick the butt of a dev. Two slots left. But yeah, we got lots of fun things in the store. We got a cool balance patch coming up here with some tweaks and changes. Should be fun. Get lots of new captains coming. Again, both the Galaxy Pass captain of Romeo, which we showed off earlier, as well as some others that you've seen kind of coming around. So Tajima, Nathaniel Drake, and what was the third one? Old McDonald are all coming to the store. So should be fun. More captains, always a blast. Last call. Anybody wants to join T6HV? All right, let's lock and load with these four. Good luck to you all. Hey, called shot. What did I say? You just gotta call it. Calls it like you sees it. I should actually edit this because I actually don't like this guy. Yeah, see, it's just that easy. It's only what, like a 1 in 40 shot or something? I actually don't know the math on it. Something like that. Alrighty. I forgot we're sort of supposed to be losing lobbies here early, but it's fine. The thing I like about Goatee compared to, say, Thing in the Ice or one of the other ones, or like Jason and things, I feel like you don't have to lose early as much. Okay, so we have a Princess Animal here. We'd have liked to have not taken full heart damage there. Would have been quite swell. It obviously helps to get your captains and know which direction you're heading in early, but I feel a lot more the urge to just kind of play normally, take your losses as they come, and you just get your captains as they come. Okay, so we have Sensei, Witches 3, Argon, Dr. Agon, and Lady of the Lake. None of these are necessarily great captains, I think, for GOAT, because what I would say 3, 4, 5, so 5 of the 6, or I'd say probably all 6, like they require you to do something else to get a benefit from. So it's not like you just get an inherent bonus. Like, for example, you play some lobbies and you go and you lose the first round against this little piggy, and now that's just going to be a bonus you're going to get for the rest of the game, which is very powerful. Yeah, we'll take the Star Shield. It's the most amount of stats right now. chest. One thing I really like about Little Red is I always love when she just, like, she triggers her quest if your opponent transforms, which is always neat. Sometimes that's like an early stroke of midnight, or they had an ugly duckling or a chameleon that gets to transform and you get your quest completed. That always feels really good. Didn't get to our Captain Ahab. This seems like a prime time to take a speculative Navi. I do love Netherbinder with his Dragon Jewel. Your treasures count double for Dragon Horde, and treasures your dragons find are 1 rarity higher. Got both of my neighbors to croak there with the Netherbinder. That's always nice. Okay, so now this has all types, so that's good. How do I benefit from that? Perfect, and then now I can take Ship Shape Inspector. Take the advent calendar. Hopefully this game will last long enough that I can get to Christmas. Got us our sensei. So the downside here is like our sensei starts at 1 now, right? So it's an okay buff. Not going to be amazing, but should be good enough. Little bit of a downside here with Robin. Is that if she gets to attack first, well, anyway, that's exactly the downside, is that the ranged attack means that, oof, that was brutal. That was a brutal sequence. I think this Angelica's too small. If I'm being honest, I think I'm pretty cooked. This is a good sequence here, though, from us. Lots of pirates, all silvers, so we can keep getting through there. This is only giving 2/2. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. It was weird. Take it. Okay, there's the Dragon Jewel. So I guess the benefit about having a Princess Animal here is now the Dragon Jewel is going to benefit all of our animals when we get silvers or golds too. Which is nice. Ooh, Gummy Worm is really good. We don't have any sweetness currently, but it means that we can at some point here. Still feel like we're pretty cooked. Welcome for the spot for the raid. Thank you. This is the Once Upon a Galaxy dev stream. I am Zack Brady. I'm part of our marketing department. We're actually playing our final game here of the day. Here with chat. Having a grand old time. Okay. I think this is the time to do this. Uh-oh. Yep, time to be full-hearted. Oh, wow, that stinky is so large. Yeah. Wasn't necessarily a great lobby for GoTV, unfortunately, but brutal. Brutal. Hey, look, our ticking time top goes off. Hey, we got top 3. So that's always a nice. GG, guys. Thank you all for playing today. Thanks for all showing up and joining me in the chat and asking questions and all the other good stuff. If you want to help us out, the easy thing to do is go leave us a review. It's the easiest, freest thing you can do to help us out. So go and do that in all your app stores or on Steam. That would really help us. We'd be greatly appreciated. Come join us every Tuesday for our Once Upon a Galaxy dev streams. We'll try to have people here every week, myself and others. Should be a lot of fun. Keep an eye out. First of the month will be our, we'll have the Galaxy Patch rollover. Should have a patch coming out here soon in the next few days in prep for that. So keep an eye out for that on all of our social platforms and things. It should be a lot of fun. Got some cool new captains and things coming out. As always, check us out in the Discord too. We're very, very active in there. We read essentially every single message. So, yep, that's all for now. Ciao, guys.